Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, season 4, episode 6, Can't Buy Me Love. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate tonight's episode, I would rate it a D. I would really rate this episode a D. I thought that it was a filler episode. I almost wanted to shut it off. I did not think, I thought that it just dragged on. It did not get to the point at all. And I just was like, this is a. There were things that happened in this episode, but I'm trying to tell you right now, I rate this whole episode in its entirety a D. Yes, I do. For dud. Let's get into it. The first couple that I want to talk about is Darcey and Tom. They wasted our time, did they not? The only thing that we saw Darcey and Tom doing basically were going back and forth with text messages. That was it. They finally got together at the end. Again, a filler. We see Darcey going back and forth and telling the producers about the text message that Tom sent to her, and that he wants to meet her in New York. Then we see Tom, who allegedly loves Darcey more than Darcey could ever know. Bitch, she don't know you love her because you've never shown that you love her. You've never acted as if you loved her. She's always been a piece of bubblegum on the bottom of your shoe. So why would Darcey have any inkling of an idea that you love her at all? Like, oh my God, give me a damn break. So we see him reading text messages from Darcey. Basically, they're both, being evasive. They playing games with one another. And I was just fit to be tired. By the time we see Darcey in the mirror, look like she has some kind of pencil or something rubbing on her face. She all puffed up. Her lipstick is just running. Like, this is like, don't waste our time with this bullcrap. I thought that it was just a complete and total useless time of, like, for real, find something. By the time this was over, the only thing that we saw was Darcey going to the hotel, get her bags and everything checked in. She sat in a hotel and cried, because she was saying, that Tom's text messages didn't have emojis and smiley face. He was being very evasive, and his comments and his text messages were confusing to her. She sits on the bed and she cries like only Darcey knows how to cry. And then, she walks into the restaurant. Tom is, grinning and everything. And Darcey walks up to him, shakes his hand. He wants to give her a hug. And she was like, hell no. She sits down in the seat with her shades on, like that's going to masquerade the fact that she's probably been crying all day. And that was it. Like, that was it. So, like, that was it. The next couple that I want to talk about is Dave. Dave is delusional as I don't know what. Of course, we know that this is Dave's fourth time being in the Ukraine. He believes that, his girl Lana is going to meet him in Ukraine. And so, he got dropped off at the hotel by one of his good girlfriends, who was a failed love affair. They get to the hotel. She drops him off. He doesn't even know how to say bye off the elevator. He goes up, and of course, he's pulling out that laptop because the only relationship that he has is with that damn laptop. And so, of course, he is saying that, Lana is going to meet him the next day and she's coming by train. Of course, his other girlfriend, his other failed relationship, she doesn't believe him. She believes that, she's one of those girls who starts those kind of pages and really isn't real. She's just out, to get the money. I don't know if you get paid off these sites or what it is. But anyway, this mofo makes a decision that he, really truly believes that she's going to meet him. And so, true to his name, he gets up in the morning, he combs that toupee on his damn head. I don't know if it's a toupee or if he just got really good 1977 hair. But he combs that and he decides that he's going to change his clothes and he's going to put on something blue, bitch, because, he looks better in blue. I can't with the I can't. So of course, he changes into something blue and then he goes, to the train station. He doesn't have her phone number, so he has no way of getting in contact with her. He has not talked to her, using the app that they or the internet site that they use. He hasn't talked to her for 48 hours. And he believes that that's a good thing. Because if she's not talking to him on the app, then he believes that she's basically on the train, on her way there to see him. Oh my God, you talk about delusional. And so, of course, he is just, waiting for her. And, a train pulls up because he doesn't know what train she's coming from. He doesn't know, he doesn't know anything. And so, of course, he's just standing there and all these trains are coming in and out. He's looking on the board. He can't find, her city on there. And so at this point, he still doesn't believe she's not coming. And so he watches people get off of this train. I don't know how long this bitch was at the train station. But he's at the train station watching trains coming like a little kid. He sees, okay, well, she didn't get off the train. Maybe she's in the inside of the station. So he goes into the inside of the station. He doesn't find her there. He said, well, maybe she outside waiting for me out front. Okay, so he goes out front. She ain't out front. He like, damn. I don't know what happened to him. I have to get back to my laptop because that's the only way that I can talk to her because I don't have a phone number. I don't have a Snapchat, an Instagram, a Facebook. I don't have any other kind of way of getting in contact with this woman. So now he's got to go all the way back to his hotel or in his car or whatever and get his laptop and go and sit in some little dine or a restaurant so that he can talk to the woman that has stood him up now for the fourth time. He sends her a message. He opens up his laptop and, there's no message from her. And he said, this is a good thing because that means that, something legitimately happened, because she had to have surgery. Her dad died. The dog died. And the birds flew out the nest. Bitch, he is just straight delusional. And so he sends her a message and was like, look, I showed up as I promised that I would, and you're not here, and I need to see your ass. You said that we was going to get married. This is the fourth time I've been out here. And basically, you're not holding true to what I need you to respond to me right now, bitch, like right now. So, of course, he still doesn't hear from her. The girlfriend comes over and she's like, okay, so what happened? And so, he's like, well, she didn't show up, but I really believe that something has happened and I want to go out to her hometown. First of all, you ain't got a first name, a last name, bitch. You don't have a social security card, a date of birth. I mean, a birth certificate. You don't even have a phone number. So how in the hell are you going to go to somebody's town to find them? And so she says, well, where does she live? And so when he tells her where the girl lives, she said, bitch, that's a war zone. They'll take your card, the drawers off your ass, okay, the wig off your head. You can't go there. Like, this is dangerous. You go off that mofo, you going by your damn self. But he's like, hey, I got to go and see her. This has got to happen. We got to, I really truly believe the reason why she did not show up is because something is wrong with her or something has happened to her. Yeah, something happened to her. Yeah, something happened to her. Like, this mofo is delusional as I don't know what. I don't see how the producers are even taping this stuff. Like, I just... I don't know. The next couple that's delusional, as far as I'm concerned, is this damn Stephanie and Erika. Erika is a straight butterfly, boo. She's a straight fairy. This bitch is dressed up in all kinds of costumes every time you see her. Who can take somebody serious when they got a head that's half pink and half purple, bitch? She's laying in the bed with her after, this taking this long trip. And she's like, I really want to kiss you, but I don't, I want to take a bath first. So Erika's like, okay, well, go ahead and take a bath. So Stephanie is like, okay, good me. So Stephanie is like, okay, well, you going to meet me in the bathroom? So she was like, yeah, I'm going to meet her. So Erika says, she waiting for Stephanie to make the first move because, she a little shy. She's not the one that usually, pursues, or really, is the one that, starts the thing. She just wants her to go ahead on and do what she's going to do. And so, Stephanie is in the bathroom. She didn't change her clothes. She went up in the bathroom. She couldn't find no toothpaste. So, she was like, forget it. So I don't know what she was brushing her teeth with. But here's the thing. You got all this damn medicine. You got masks, okay? You got syringes, bitch. You got pills. You got boxes. You got all kinds of stuff. You mean to tell me when you was packing all that stuff, you did not think that you needed some damn toothpaste? So anyway, she's in the bathroom. She calls the girl into the bathroom. The girl comes in there. They order a bottle of $100 champagne and they toasting. She gives the girl a gift that was like a little possum, I think it was. And then she gave her that expensive bag. And okay, of course, Erika was getting ready to cry because she was like, I think this bitch is Gucci, okay? I don't think it's for Casey. I think it's a Gucci bag. So, of course, she's all excited and everything about that. And she creeps into the bathroom with her. And, Stephanie has changed into this sexy black lingerie and everything with the foo-foo feathers on it and the long, fluted sleeves on and everything. And so she's like, do you think this is too much, Erika? And Erika's not like, no. And next thing you know, they kissing and all that kind of stuff in the bathroom. And and of course the both of them were happy because it was a big old tub. And previously they was in there together, so I don't know if they took a bath together. But the next day the producers asked them, like they asked everybody, did you all have sex? And of course the two of them were like, no. And so Stephanie, who allegedly used to be a porn star, I'm gonna have to read that to y'all from out of the blogs, but she says that she basically can't move fast, with her. She's got to take her time with her. And Erika's like, I want her to move faster. So they go to an animal rescue where they go and see little animals and stuff like that, kangaroos and monkeys and all kinds of armadillos and what I'm saying, just the works. Okay, they just there and they looking at the stuff. And of course, this girl gets to live her life out loud. Erika lives her life out loud while Stephanie is stuck with living her life in silence, okay, and just shut off from the world. And so, of course, after they finish petting the animals and everything, and she realizes that the kangaroo was just over there scratching his ass, she was like, okay, I need to start sanitizing. So, of course, she starts sanitizing everything, sanitizing her phone, because she says that she has a bone marrow disease that causes her immune system to always be compromised. So she has to be careful about the things that she's around and all that kind of stuff. So they sit down at a picnic table, and Stephanie pulls out all of her medicine and everything, and she tells the girl, this is what's keeping me alive, and I'm hoping that you're still attracted to me and that this relationship between the two of us works. And so, Erika's like, it's not no problem, to Stephanie's face. But, behind Stephanie's back in a confessional, she like, bitch, this is just a little bit too much for me. I just don't really even think that I can do anything like this. Like, this bitch got medicine coming and going. She's a walking CVS, bitch, okay? So anyway, the two of them walk off and everything, but their relationship is not going to last because, oh God, Stephanie, neither Stephanie nor Erika are being honest with one another. I'm tired as hell. Neither one of them are being really honest with one another and just telling the truth about everything. Hold on for a second, y'all. Sorry. I'm back. So the next couple that did y'all see why this got a D? Do y'all see why this got a D? I done did what, 4 couples, and we only 15 minutes in. That's why this bitch got a D, because it just won't good. I mean, it just was a filler episode. But anyway, we're going to make the best out of it. We're going to make it do what it do. But damn if it wasn't a filler episode. The next couple that I want to talk about, y'all, is Ed and Rosemarie. They at the hotel. It's early in the morning. Ed looked like he just completely rolled about the bed, boo, threw some clothes on, was sitting at the table. This bitch is drinking coffee morning, noon, and night. Do you hear me? They showed this mofo. He pouring a cup of the last of the coffee into the pot, bitch. I mean, I started to come up here with my teacup and sauce. Do you understand me? This bitch is drinking coffee like he in Colombia. Straight out there with the beans. You understand what I'm saying? With the coffee beans, bitch. So, they like, Ed, what's going on? So, Ed was like, I think I messed up with Rosemarie. I really want to apologize. After she told me about her past, I ain't even care nothing about the STD test. I ain't care nothing about that. And, I really don't even want to know about her past anymore. Bitch, because you done found out what you wanted to find out. The only thing that we heard was what the editors didn't cut. But the bitch was standing out there crying. You understand? So basically, he doesn't know whether or not Rosemarie gonna fuck with him no more. That's the whole thing. And so, of course, Rosemarie is staying at another hotel room because she got mad with Ed, and Ed had to put her up somewhere else because, they're staying in the city part of it. They're not staying out there where Rosemarie ass really live at, okay? And so he's like, calling her and everything. And so when they asked him, Ed, how'd everything go last night? Ed was like, I'm trying to gather myself. I said, is Ed crying? Or was the coffee too hot? Ed was sitting up there boo-hooing because he feel like he has lost Rosemarie. Rosemarie shouldn't ever come back. Okay? Now, for all of you all who have been under a rock, your auntie did a video the other day and gave you the spoiler on Rosemarie and Ed. So after you look at this video, if you haven't already seen it, make sure you go to that video and check that out. Okay? So Ed no neck ass is sitting up there. Big Ed, okay, is being little Ed. He being baby Ed, okay? He being little baby Ed sitting up on a brick wall, bitch, Humpty Dumpty about to fall. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Ed is sitting up there, a broken hearted, thought he had to, and only farted. I can't do anything with Ed this week. Now, when we first started off the season, I was madly in love with Ed, but now I don't give a damn about Ed. So Ed is sitting there, and he's just, brokenhearted, and he's trying to call Rosemarie, and he's letting the phone just ring and ring and ring and ring, and, the producers are like, what you gonna do, Big Ed? Like, what you gonna do? So Big Ed was like, let me text her. So he puts a text message together and decides that he's going to tell her that he wants to see her and he wants to meet her at a cafe. Bitch, be there or be show up or not, okay? So, of course, she goes, he goes down to the cafe. He's sitting there with his no-neck ass hair all over the place like he is looking a hot-ass mess. And how can a man that got that much leg wear them daggone sports nylon pants, them shorts. That bitch was looking like a daggone skirt, okay? I said, Ed, come on now. You know that you need to be having on some little briefs, bitch. You too short to have those kind of pants on. This mofo needs a makeover from head to motherfucking toe. Like, I'm serious. Like, this is pathetic, and this ain't got a damn thing to do with his neck. This mofo is washing and cleaning his head with mayonnaise, okay? He ain't got a rubber band. I don't know if the bitch popped or what happened, but he need to go ahead and get him a scrunchie or something and lay that down, hold that. I mean, I'm just saying. This is what you got to do when you got a D episode, okay? Ed is looking a hot ass mess, and so he's sitting at the cafe. People coming and going. He orders another cup of coffee, bitch, with cream and some daggone sugar. And so they got the cream and the sugar sitting there, and he's waiting. Next thing you know, they tell us it's 90 minutes later, okay, bitch? That's a whole damn hour and a half. The Ed sat there and drunk and sucked up them damn people's coffee, okay? He should have left a big ass peso tip, okay? I don't know if he did or he didn't, but I go. So, of course, Rosemarie finally walks up in there. Because Rosemarie said at the end of the day, little Prince needs something. Let me go down here and find out what this mofo got to say. She said she showed up because, she just wanted to see what he was going to say. So, of course, he sits his little dumbass there and he starts talking to her about, him being, he apologizes. He should not have acted that way. He doesn't want her to take the STD test anymore. And so she's like, I was really hurt by what you did and I really didn't like it and I wasn't going to fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? And so Ed was like, but I need you to. So, he was sitting there at the table. Of course, he started crying at the table. And I'm thinking to myself, he said that when he sent her a text message, right, he used a translator and he translated it into the language. And I can't remember what he said it was. But he said he's doing that out of respect. But, bitch, I bet you every other text message was in English. I bet you didn't care nothing about it then. He said that, he really wants to be in this relationship with her. And so she's like, he's like, you want to, I miss you. And she was like, I miss you too. And he was like, so, can we stay together? And she was like, yes, let's stay together. So they walk out of the cafe holding hands. Because she said that she decided that she gonna forgive him. Is it me? Is it me or these... The next couple that I want to talk about, y'all, and I think this is the last damn couple because we didn't see Ash and Avery this week. Yeah. Y'all, we're going to be finished this in damn near half hour. How much time on the clock? This old sorry ass episode. This was the sorriest episode, y'all, I've seen in a very long time. Like, this bitch really could have been an F. Like, this could have been an F. Like, I'm dead ass. Got me cussing on a Sunday. So, anyway, the last couple that I want to talk about is Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy and Lisa. Now, we know that Soulja Boy... Oh, no, I got two more couples to talk about. Now, we know that Soulja Boy is out to get the green card. Soulja Boy came out his trick bag and said it. So, we see them after they have met with the producer and the videographer for this Love You Lisa baby girl video, right? So, they back at the hotel, and Lisa is looking straight up like a gremlin. Okay, this bitch is sitting there looking like a gremlin. I'm like, don't throw no water on her. Don't feed the bitch after 12. Don't do none of that because we need to keep her like this. We don't need this bitch multiplying, dividing, subtracting. We don't need her doing nothing up in this. Okay, that's an ugly woman. And then she got the nerve to have a hunchback like this. And then you sitting up there, your perm is bad as hell. Like a boo, it's like it's nothing attractive about this woman. And because she knows she butt ass ugly, okay? She acts ugly. She's ugly inside and cotton freaking out. We would give her a damn pass, y'all, if she wasn't so ugly on the inside. Like this bitch complains about everything. Now, I would have... Okay, I can't go too fast because y'all need to hear this. So they get back to the hotel and everything, and Lisa is telling Soulja Boy that she felt disrespected by his friend, okay? She felt like the friend disrespected her by asking her, are you trying to ruin Soulja Boy's career? And so Soulja Boy is like, in the confessional, Soulja Boy is like, I tried to have this bitch around my friends so my friends could tell her how I really was feeling. Lisa caught on to it, to the fact that maybe, just maybe, Soulja Boy feels like this, and this is why he's had these people to talk to her. But I tell you what, Soulja Boy damn sure ain't gonna never confess to that, okay? Because he need that American, you know what I'm saying? He has plans to come to America to be, a major superstar here in the United States. So basically, Soulja Boy laid across that bed and was like, bitch, this is my ticket right here. I absolutely know that I have to do whatever it is that she wants me to do. I got to kick my friends to the curb. I got to walk around here embarrassed as hell. I have to lose my masculinity. I got to put that on the back burner and just be her bitch all day long. Carry her bags and say yes, whatever she tells me to say. It doesn't make a difference how many bridges I burn in the process. I need to get to America. So basically, Lisa tells him, I have defended you in front of all my friends. I need you to defend me. So he said, no problem, baby girl. So Lisa was like, and about your friend, tomorrow, I don't want him there. He said, oh, don't worry about him. Don't worry about that. No problem. I got that. No, you don't have to worry. No, I got that, baby girl. And so, he laying across the bed trying to, be all, dreamy-eyed and everything. I'd have plucked his ass. Sit your ass up. But, for her, she leans over and kisses him and everything, and I'm just like, okay, smutty mouth. But anyway, she leans over and kisses him, and all is right with the world. So the next day, it's his day to go down to, the club and everything, so he can, do his little album video release for Baby Girl, Love You, Baby Lisa, love you, Lisa. So he up in there and everything, and, she's coming up in there on the red carpet. She taking pictures and everything, and she just, she looked a little better now. I'm going to say she looked a little better. I will give her that. But she still was a hot-ass mess. Like, she wasn't dressed right, but I guess for her age and, no, I can't say for her age because I'm telling you, me and her around about the same age. I know we got to be. And this bitch is just looking a hot-ass mess. Like, she doesn't care about herself. She had her head pulled back. She had a little bit of eye makeup on. And that improved her maybe about a smidget of a percentage. But it just really wasn't enough for you to say, oh, okay, well, she cleans up well. No, the bitch cleans up the same way she get dirty. So, she's there, and, this is the first celebrity she's ever been around, and so she's excited for Soulja Boy. She's excited to see the video because Soulja Boy has made an agreement to take the little model out. So, Soulja Boy got the little, little girls in there and everything, and they, taking selfies and stuff like that with Soulja Boy, because that's what you do when you go and see, one of the artists that you like and everything. And she's like, yeah, these little girls all up on him and everything. They like fanatic fans. No, bitch, you the fan. You're the fan. So don't talk about these little girls At least they, you know what I'm saying? They live in Africa. They know his music and everything like that. Plus, the damn club wasn't even sold out. Bitch, you wasn't no line wrapped around the damn club waiting to get in there to see Soulja Boy's premiere. It looked like it was about 15 people up in that mofo, bumping and the grinding and the drinking. These was people that was already up in the mofo, already getting their drink on. Probably in club time, probably was about 10 o'clock. But you know the club don't get crowded till about 12 or 1, at least 1 hour before his last call for alcohol. So it looked like it was happy hour up in that. You know what I'm saying? Stop fronting. So, you know, they had, because when they was showing and panning in the room, it wasn't hardly nobody up in there. And the same little girls that was up, you know, that was looking and taking pictures and stuff like that with him was the same little girls. It was like maybe about 4 of them. So anyway, Soulja Boy gets up there, you know, and he does his first song. And Lisa's, you know, back there, you know, like straight up thinking that she is okay. But Lisa is blowing kisses and everything. She's so happy to be with him. And, you know, he's singing one of his songs, talk about you got a dab and all of that kind of stuff. And she knows the song and she got her little drink and she up in there, you know, like, that's my boo thing. That's my boo. So, you know, Soulja Boy, you know, finishes that song and he's like, okay, well, you know, we all here for the same thing. Y'all know I got my little song, Love You, Lisa, and everything. And I wanted to, you know, premiere my video and everything. So he was like, you know, I don't really know, you know, how it's going to, you know, how it's going to work out for the fans and everything. But, you know, I'm going to go head on with it because Lisa runs me. I need to go to America. So basically he runs the film and everything. I mean, runs the video, and the video is a damn dud. It ain't nothing but him in different locations singing Love You, Lisa. Okay? And so, you know, the fans, everybody is sitting there like, they like, look at this. Like everybody up in the club, even the dudes was like, and then this mofo sat up there and had a picture of Lisa. This song is dedicated to my fiance, a beautiful white woman from America, bitch. He seriously stood up there and said, my fiance. First of all, he flashed her picture across the screen. So everybody already saw she was a white woman. Number two, she was the only white woman that was in the club, okay? So they probably thought maybe she was a publicist or something like that. And he had her picture up on the damn wall, so we already saw. Let me tell you something. When they saw that woman sitting back there like that, and he said, I am engaged to a beautiful white woman from the United States. That's my fiance. Bitch, the women in there was like... the women in there was like... The women in there was like, is he serious? They had the girl outside. She said that video was... It was some garbage, and then he's got this old woman with him. She want his money. He want her money. She needs to drop him. They was out there ragging on him. The other girl said that the video was some straight garbage. She was like, we came here for this video, and he's got this woman up in here, this old ass woman in here taking this woman's money. They was like, we know what the hustle is. He trying to get to America. He want that money. Soulja Boy. So basically, it was a dud. The video release was a dud. Nobody liked it. First of all, like I said, wasn't nobody there. Wasn't nobody there One of the girls stood outside and said, we all know what the game is. We know what Soldier Boy Usman is doing. The girl said, I used to like the bitch until tonight, okay? Once he did that and pulled that stunt like that, using that old poor woman like that, she was like, I don't even like him anymore. She said the video, they was like the video without another person, and it was a dud. And I must admit, it wasn't good because first of all, he's not talented. He ain't talented enough to hold his own in the video. Bitch, you need like dances. You need like 17, 18, 19, 20 dances, bitch, in the back. Because he really doesn't have the talent. But Lisa was, blowing kisses when he said, my fiance in the back. She was like, mwah, 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 mwah. Bitch. So they left out and everything, and he was like, I think I ruined my damn career. I think I ruined my career because Lisa is so controlling. So, of course, they decided that now it's time for them to go and see the mother. Lisa felt like she had a great time because she's so into herself. And it's so sad because she's so afraid. An insecure woman like that is afraid. She's walking in fear. And I could really break that down. I think I'll wait later on to break that down. But I'm going to tell you right now, that insecurity is solely based in fear. And so, they leave out and everything. They going to see mama. They got to take a flight. And they take a flight and they go in and stay in this little hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. If your friend is acting up, okay. The joint is like, I couldn't blame Lisa for that because that joint was raggedy as fuck. When they went up in that joint, she was like, what kind of bed is this? Bitch, it was 2 daggone box springs. She was like, Usman, why is this bed in here like this? Why is a box spring in here? He was like, I don't know. I ain't put the in here. I didn't put it in here. I'm walking in this bitch like you are. So she like, how do Africans sleep like this? She's very naive, and the stuff that she says about Africa and about Africans, it comes sheerly from ignorance. Sheerly. Purely, It purely comes from ignorance. She ignorant as hell when it comes down to Africans. Because if she even knew anything, she would know that the outward disrespect that she has towards this man is just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. So she's in there, his friend had, picked them up and everything and escorted them. And, he was at the hotel and she was telling, standing on the outside like she been doing. And, he got to get the luggage and all of that kind of stuff. And for the most part of this heavy luggage, your man should be carrying your luggage. It's just a gentlemanly thing to do, But as a woman, you could at least make an attempt to carry your own pocketbook and maybe carry a little small parcel. But to each his own. But I just feel like it's just like that slave mentality. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't, it's just something about her that comes off like that. And I may be wrong. I'm telling you, I may be wrong. And I want to be wrong so bad, bitch. But I'm telling you, her mentality ain't right when it comes down to Africans and black people. Maybe it's me. Tell me off in the comments. Don't make a difference. This is just what I'm picking up. And I could be wrong. But, bitch, I'm telling you, I don't think I'm that far off. I just don't think I'm that far off. I don't like how she treats them poorly. And everybody poorly. And every man is an idiot to her. And he's beneath her. And, she's right. And it's just... All right, so let me get off of that. So they get to her. She goes into the bathroom. And, she's like, Usman! So, Usman, and he's like, what? She was like, there's a problem in here. So they go into the bathroom, and there's a bucket in that bitch, okay? And she was like, why is this bucket in here? He said, that's how we're going to take a bath. You're going to fill it up with water. Now, I would have had a fit, too. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, I would have kirked out. First of all, I would have kirked out because I've never slept in my life on a box spring. I can't imagine sleeping on wood and coils, all right? And then we go in here and you got a bucket, bitch, for me to take a shower in when we just came from a 4 or 5-star hotel, and now you're going to put me in this one. I would have went off too. I'm telling you. And I would have been like, bitch, we got to catch a plane back because I can't do it. They're staying in this place because they are not married to one another. They can't stay in the same place, okay? The family would just go the hell off if they found out that they were sleeping together. But anyway, so the friend had been observing all of this, and Usman was saying she complains about everything. Like this. Like he said, I'm fussing with her day in and I'm fussing with her day in out. So the friend leaves out and they walk with each other because she was in the hotel acting a complete damn fool. And so the friend didn't say anything. He waited till they got outside, and he walked down to the little corner and was like, come on, man. He was like, I know you love your woman. She's a very pretty, beautiful woman. He was lying about that. But he was like, she was a very pretty woman, but I don't like the way that she talks to you. She talks down to you. And he said, so Soldier Boy was like, she's very controlling. And women in America control their men. Usman, Soldier Boy, I'm afraid you're wrong. There are some women who are, very aggressive, but for the most part, we don't control our men over here. Matter of fact, a man that we can control is unattractive to most of us. Like, I do not want a mofo that I can control and I can run and I can tell him to do this and do that and jump up and down on one leg and bark bitch. Like, I don't want somebody like that. Like, this is not coming to America. Like, that is not typically how we treat our men. And I mean, and I know that is the only example that you have had, is Lisa, but she's a poor representation of what American women are like. Black, white, Asian, Spanish, it doesn't make a difference. That is not how we typically act. And I know some people may feel like, okay, Auntie, but I'm telling you right now, most women, we don't want no man that we could just run over top of. I don't. All jokes aside. So anyway, he was saying that, he was like, I need to please her. She's somebody who I want to have as my wife. But the guy was like, according to our religion, you are the man, you are the head. And he was like, in order for me to please her, in order for me to keep her, and, basically fulfill this thing that I want, and that's to go to America and to be a superstar in America, which Lisa doesn't have the authority or the ability to do that for him. He was like, I got to deal with her. I just got to deal with it. But he said, I've been fussing with this woman every day, all day long. Every day she's complaining. Every day. So, he said he don't know how much of it he can tolerate, and he think that he has made a wrong decision. Duh. The last couple that I want to talk about is Geoffrey and Varya. Geoffrey is outside of the restaurant. He done kirked the hell off on everybody. He jumped up from the table. You know what I'm saying? He's swinging and, you know what I'm saying? He acting real beastly up in that bitch. So, basically, he left out, running out of there with his, bright yellow ass shirt on, too small ass shirt, and he running down the street. Crying and everything while, Varya's girlfriends are in there and, consoling her. So he felt like he was better than this. He was above this. And, he couldn't believe that he had, allowed himself to be gagged by that ass, okay? And so basically, Varya comes out because she like, let me straighten this out with him. So, he's sitting up there, he's crying and he's brokenhearted. And, it's really been a joy to see him that way, considering all the allegations that have been put out there about his ass. It feels a little good to see this little man crying like this because he's straight acting like a bitch. Okay? Because for once in his life, he's been gagged. He's been had. So, she comes out and she's trying to explain to him that, she feels like he's going overboard, that he's being very emotional about this. And one thing I noticed about her is she doesn't have any emotions. She doesn't have any sympathy or empathy for anybody. Like she never changes. Like I think that right now she's supposed to be being remorseful, but bitch, I'm telling you right now, you would never know it because she has zero emotion. She just like, I've never seen anything like it. She's supposed to be trying to make him feel better, but she like digging a knife in his back, okay? She's basically telling him that, you're overreacting. It was just one American. We not together anymore. But he's trying to say, you told me that you never were with anybody. And so you don't see the line. And she like, boy, you exaggerating. Like, stop it with your exaggerating ass. You taking everything overboard. Nah, bitch. Ain't nobody did nothing to you. You ain't no victim in here. You gonna sit up there and act like a fool in front of my friends, make me cry in front of my friends, because you found out that you wasn't the only American man that I was messing with. That's why I stopped construction. Because I was messing with so many of y'all. I was like, bitch, come hook up on crook. One of these Americans gonna take me to America. She said, I'm getting all the hits on the app. He said, well, I'm going to go and stay in the hotel. I don't even want my stuff. So she was like, have it your way, bitch. I'm out. She took her and her too small jumpsuit and her little Maypop shoes and walked the hell on about his life for the night. She said, I'm going to give me some good sleep on that daggone futon that I got at home. Okay? And so, basically, he's, the next day he gets up, he says he went and got him something to wear so he could run around and everything and flex his muscles and everything. And so, he decides that he's going to call one of his girlfriends. This is one of the women that we had seen before. He said he was in a relationship with her, but the timing wasn't right. And, it just didn't work out with them. But he said that they have, found themselves, the best of friends right now. So he's talking to her on the phone and she's telling him that, she wished that he did not go. That she has been right here up underneath his nose and he has not seen it. And she is very interested in him. She's hoping that things don't work out between the two of them. But she did tell him, despite how she feels about him, okay, after being on the phone 25 minutes, telling him how she felt about him, she said that she was hoping that things would really work out between the two of them. And so, she was like, you need to really talk to her. And so, of course, he decides to call her. And he has a conversation with her on the bridge. She brings him his luggage. She dunks that joint, on it right there at the toes of his little tennis shoes, and was like, I don't like how you treated my friend. I know I lied. I was trying to make you feel special, but this American man that I'm talking to, I'm telling you, we just friends. Like, no sympathy for him. And he's wanting it from her. Only thing she's doing is telling him what he wants to hear. And he brought it. And said he wants to stay in a relationship with her. He brought it. He wants to convince himself. This isn't really about her as much as it is about him. Because, see, now he has to admit that he lied to her. He didn't tell her that he was in prison. So he just as dirty as she is, okay? Excuse me. She's just as dirty as he is. And he's dirty as she is. This mofo has been to jail, whooped asses, and has taken names. But he don't want to tell her anything about that. And he wants to rag on her because he wants to make sure that he's the only American man, okay, that she's dating. And she told him, yeah, I got caught, I got busted, and so I'm going to tell you exactly what you want to hear. There's nothing going on between the two of us. Yes, I am still talking to the mofo. And I'm saying what she really wants from you is some corrected lenses, bitch. I think she wants corrected lenses more so than she wants a green card. She wants some good health insurance, bitch. Because I'm going to tell you right now, something is the hell wrong with that bitch's eyes. Now, I don't know if the eyes is like this or the eyes is like that. But, bitch, something is the hell wrong and she needs corrective corrected lenses. Like, that bitch is giving him the side eye every day, all day long. I'm saying, I couldn't take her seriously. I don't know if she's looking at the water or if the bitch looking at me. Like, I don't know what her eyes is. When is she ever focused? Because I'm thinking to myself, the only time I think she focuses is when she's sleeping and her eyes is closed. Because something is the hell wrong with her eyes. And y'all ain't going to tell me no damn different. There ain't nothing, something ain't, like, I'm trying to tell you, ain't something wrong with her eyes. But he is getting a piece and he's getting a drink of his own medicine, y'all. Yes, he is. And I'm telling you, he really don't trust her. He says, I want to trust you. But he really don't trust. Let me tell you something. These damn men that are going out of the country and finding these women, that's what they need to do. I'm telling you, because they just rejects. And I hate to say that, but the way that they act, these bitches are rejects. Nobody in their right mind is going to deal with this bull coming from Ed, Big Ed, Little Ed, no neck ass Ed. Nobody's going to deal with the stuff that's coming from Geoffrey. And damn, nobody's dealing with Dave's ass. Like, no. They rejects. Straight up and down. Now, you may be mad at your auntie for saying it, but I'm telling you right now, these bitches are rejects. And more power to them. Again, if I had to rate this damn episode of 90 Day Fiance season, before the 90 days, season 4, episode 6, Can't Buy Me Love, I would absolutely rate this mother a D. A straight up D. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Love you all so much. Y'all have a great night. Please stay safe until we meet again. Love y'all. I can't even blow no kisses because I don't even want to be feeling like no daggone Lisa. I can't blow y'all kisses tonight. The hell with that. Okay? Love y'all.